Good morning, everyone. It's Thursday, the 13th of August. Yes, that's right. It's Thursday. I'd normally send a video to you on Fridays, but tomorrow is a public holiday. It's the show day for Rockhampton, Mackay and Brisbane. So I'll be taking the day off tomorrow. And in those locations, Rockhampton, Mackay and Brisbane, the university campus will be closed. I understand that we've got arrangements in place for the call centre and TASAC services to continue as usual. But for those folk listening from those regions, I hope you have a terrific long weekend. And of course, our campuses will be open as usual on this coming Monday. What else is happening? You would have received an email this week from PAC, from People and Culture, about Class Act communication training. And I've mentioned this already, and I've actually put a video together, so there's a video available as well. Have a look at that. I really encourage and kind of expect all our staff to be doing this. It is really a very good training module, training opportunity for all our staff. Let me run through what's going on. It starts next week via Zoom. So if you haven't enrolled already, please enroll in that. I believe the Zoom component of it is places are limited. So get on to Tatara if you haven't enrolled already for that. And then the online component of it will be delivered by Coach Communication. Starts next Monday. So you'll get some details on Monday, the 17th, and it's available, that online component, online training is available to the 11th of September. So almost 4 weeks available to go through it. There's a lot of detail in it. It is really quite powerful. And I normally don't like any sort of generic training stuff. So I'm a little bit skeptical, perhaps even a little bit cynical in this sort of space often. But I found Class Act communication training really very good. So all our continuing staff and all our contract staff will all get the opportunity to do that. So fixed term staff. So please hook into that. Watch out for that. I think that's all I needed to tell you about that one. Please take advantage of that. Now, what's really clever about this is while you're doing the training, you'll be thinking a lot about communications and your role in communication. So we have dovetailed that with a development of our university-wide communications charter. So you're encouraged to contribute your ideas to a communications charter, which we're going to develop over the next few weeks and months at the same time as people are doing the training and thinking about communications. This will be the first university-wide communications charter in Australia. And I'm proud of that because I think that people sometimes pay lip service to communication, excuse the pun, and they don't actually realise how important it is to get it right, one-on-one and in groups, to get that right, to call out when communication is inappropriate, and that just builds a culture and the ideas and makes a safe place for people, not only just to come to work, but actually to generate the ideas and to progress a culture that is just a can-do, amazing culture. I don't underestimate for a second the importance of communication in a big dispersed organisation like CQ University, and I wouldn't want you to underestimate that as well. So please contribute in all that space. On a couple of other quick things, if I may. Our scholarships team are doing an amazing job. They have distributed $1.1 million of scholarships in various forms from various sources. So you've been really, really busy. I know that, so shout out to the scholarships team. I know that you've still got $100,000 or $200,000 still to be processed in scholarships, and our students really, really need these scholarships, and they go a long, long way. I'm really proud of the university to be able to distribute these scholarships and support our students in need wherever we can. So well done to the scholarships team. Well done to the alumni advancement team as well, working with donors, pulling all of these sources of monies together and providing a lot of these scholarships. I'm one of those donors. I'm really proud of that. I don't say it to show off. I say it because I'm really proud to be able to support our students in that way. Well done, alumni and advancement team, as well as our scholarship team. One last thing. Do you remember about a month ago, we arranged to have a day off for our staff? Not part of holidays, not part of flexi time, a day off just because people, you know, had been just so busy throughout the year. And like you, I then went around to see where I could help relieve staff, because staff were either taking the Friday off or the Monday off. Do you remember? And I worked in a few different places, and there was a bit of a video about it, and that was a bit of fun. Well, one of the things that I did was work in the library, putting shelving books, but also grabbing books and sending them to our students at a distance, you know, the loan requests. And as I put the books into bags to send off to our students, I grabbed a business card, as the only thing I could find, and wrote a note to the students and put it inside the book so they'd find it, you know, just a small thing. Well, guess what? One of our PhD students up at Cairns, Rachel Barber, then found the card. It took her a week or so to open the book before she found the card. Rachel Barber is a PhD student up at Cairns, but she's also an associate lecturer with the School of Access Education. And she wrote back an email to me saying, hey, I got the card. And the reason I mention this is not to show off about, you know, that I wrote a card to a student, but Rachel explained just what a thrill it was, just sort of that acknowledgement, and how just such small gestures like this could go such a long way. And it made me think, you know, that's maybe the message for this morning's video. Don't underestimate that personal touch. Don't underestimate your ability to make someone's day or make someone's week. And it doesn't have to be a big gesture. It can be just the smallest gesture of acknowledgement. For me, it all comes down to people. It's people. And that's what makes this university great. And that is what makes our future so important as well. Our interactions with each other, our interactions with our students and our partners and our clients and our communities are so important. But when you boil all that down, it's the interactions between individuals. So let's get that communication right. Let's watch out for each other and let's think about what can you do for your colleagues or for your staff members today. Just a thought. Hey folks, I'll talk to you again next Friday by video. See you then. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.